Hey guys, this is your boy RandomGuyKev, and I'm bringing you a 2-minute review and a first impression in one video. This video is powered by Specna Arms. Thank you to them for providing me a product to play with and review. So let's talk about the Specna Arms SA-FX01 from their Flex line. I already told you guys I personally like the Edge 2.0 line because you get more bang for your buck, but the Flex line is definitely good for those not wishing to spend a lot. This affordable version retails for about $180 from an authorized Specna Arms dealer. Specna Arms adds an additional spring so you can tailor your gun for either indoor or outdoor. The construction of this gun makes it super lightweight for those close encounters and longer games. Shooting about 345 to 350 out of the box on .20s, and it also comes wired to Tamiyas. No cons for this gun. I think it's made for the correct market as far as new players and those tech enthusiasts that need a base gun to play off of. Let's talk about mag compatibility with Chuckles and then get into our first impressions.
All right, so here we have the, this is the EMG/G&P mag for ARP. Got a little bit of wobble there, but it's nothing that bad. Side to side, almost nothing. Let's see if it feeds. No problem. The G&G 60 round mid-cap magazine. It's got a little more play, not that much more, but it locks in real nice. And then we have the PTS ARP EPM. And again, more wiggle, more or less. I mean, the same just about for all of them. Oh. Let's try that again. One misfeed. There we go.
My name is Patrick. This is the Specna Arms FX01. I've been playing Airsoft for 7 years. And my primary has lately been an AAP01, but I also sometimes switch over to a SAW. In terms of first impressions, this is pretty fun to use. I don't love not having an M4 mag, but it's also a nice smaller set to use. And if I need to, I mean, it's a lot easier to switch mags if I need to, just in terms of I can hold a lot more, I can shoot a lot more. That's a terrible take. I do have some issues with, I know Specna Arms does some upgrades, but this trigger seemed to lock up a couple times. And maybe I'm too used to a lighter trigger, but it would occasionally lock up on me and I'd have to run back and clear it. But overall, I'm loving the build. I'm loving how small this stock is. It's not in my way. You gotta have, you know, a bit of a smaller stick battery, but it does work out and I'm sure it won't run through that too fast. So overall, for I think it's what, 100, 200 bucks, this is a good start. I would definitely throw this at somebody who is new to the game, but also as someone who's pretty experienced with it, it's pretty fun as well.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Chuckles here. Been playing Airsoft for 11 years. My normal primary is a VFC Mark 18. Been running that for 4 years. I have the FX01 here from Specna Arms. PDW style. It does use ARP style-esque magazines. What do I like about it? I like that it's lightweight. It's comfortable to hold. I do like the BCM gunfighter grip. I have that on my real ARs. I love it. I love how lightweight and compact it is really nice. Can take a tracer. Few downsides is the trigger gets locked up a lot, even if you're not shooting like that crazy on semi sometimes. Like, it probably jammed up on me 5 or so times, flip it to auto, and I didn't really try to shoot that much. I also had an issue where the magazine, I didn't even get to use it, and I got a few shots off. Magazine was jammed, so I came out and I banged it on the table a few times, and then it unwound the spring. Loading the magazine is terrible. It's terrible. Why couldn't you be like everybody else, have a slightly larger barrier pathway to get in, and then having the wheel recess in that way? Not my favorite. The BBs did have some wild accuracy, so the barrel that the inner barrel it's not very consistent. The BBs flew left, right, and it's 2.5, so they should be flying at least relatively straight. But kind of once you hit the 30-foot mark, you didn't know where they were going to go. And then by the end of the game, the hop I had adjusted fell. So for $180-ish, I mean, for indoors, it's still pretty good. You're going to be close range. You're going to be able to get it in a compact package that'll be able to cut those corners and make those hits. For other rifles that are slightly better than this one, I would probably, if you could spend the extra money, I would probably like go with the G&G ARP or something like that. Or if they have, do they have the Edge 2.0 version of this or something? I would get the Edge 2.0 version if you can swing it, because you will have trigger issues and the magazines are weird. Fix the magazines. What are you doing?
I'm Gabriel Rose. I've been playing Airsoft for roughly 15 years. I run mainly shotguns and AKs and pistols, so I'm a very lightweight, fast, pretty much flanker. Using this, it has a little bit of a lug on the trigger pull, but once you get it rolling, she shoots straight. I didn't have to worry about doing anything on the hop. It actually hits pretty good. Only thing that I see wrong with this, it does jam up if you're a little too quick on the actual trigger response for it. Besides that, for about $200 gun, for a good starter, I would recommend this. PDW mags are easy to come by. I would recommend for your first time out.
I'm Dana. I've been playing Airsoft for a little less than a year now. My primary is melee weapons and pistols, so I'm not used to rifles. Overall, I think it's pretty decent. My main thing is I'm not used to the mags that crank at the bottom, so that threw me through a loop for a while. I had to hide and try and figure out how to get it to work. Other than that, it seemed pretty decent. I don't know much about these, so.
Would you recommend?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play with. The length threw me off, but that's okay. I'm just small. I would definitely say that it's a good gun for like learning these mags onto and just learning how to use a rifle on.
I would definitely recommend something like this for those people on a budget or new players, but if you have the money to spend, get the Edge 2.0 variation of this to get more bang for your buck. Thank you again to Specna Arms for sending this out to me. If you're a beginner, please play with the rental gun before purchasing anything to see if you even like Airsoft. If you're looking to purchase this gun, I will leave a link for it below.